Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome. Today is a kind of different video. So today I'll be cooking for my baby. She's 6 months old. She's gonna be 7 months this month. So I just wanted to show you guys the sort of things that I feed her. I don't buy store-bought food for her because I have time. Okay, as simple as I have time. And I just thought, you know, I'm at home, I'm on maternity leave, I can cook it. And I think it's cheaper anyway to just cook stuff. And you can even freeze baby food for up to like 3 months or 6 months. But I don't make mine for that long. At least 1 week, 2 weeks max in the freezer. I just take them out and warm it every time they need it. So I just cook like a big enough portion to feed her for the whole week or two, and then do it all over again. So it's not that time consuming. All you have to do is just boil what you want and blend it. Anyway, if this interests you, if you want to see the sort of food I feed my 6-month-old, then stay tuned. First things first, wash your hands. I'm trying to get this done before Love Island starts. I'm so into Love Island right now. Like, yes, so I have to watch it. It's so interesting. I've never watched it till this year. So yeah, and I find it quite interesting. When it first started, it was a bit boring. Anyway, this is me just chopping up some plantains. So I'm going to make plantain and tomatoes. So I'm not very good with this sort of video, so do bear with me. I might forget to mention what I'm doing sometimes, but if you watch, then you have an idea. So I'm going to make 2 plantains. Just cut it up, you know, to a smaller chunks. About this size is fine. Then put in a pot, in a clean pot. And that's that. And then now I'm going to wash some cherry tomatoes. I think if you're using the big tomatoes, then I say use 1 or 2 is fine. 1 or 2 tomatoes is fine. I'm just eyeballing it. As you know, I'm Nigerian. We don't do like measuring. We don't do none of them measuring things. Like, we just eyeball. I'm cutting my cherry tomatoes into 2. If you have the big ones, obviously, just cut it to about 4 or 5 pieces, so it's just easier to cook and easier to blend. All in the pot. That's the plantain and the tomatoes in the pot. And what I'm going to do is get about a cup of water. Like I said, I don't measure stuff, I just eyeball it, but for the sake of the video I'm going to measure. This is a cup, a measuring cup, which is 1 cup. So that's 2 cups of water in there. I just put enough water just to cover the plantain and the tomato a bit. And I like to have like plenty of, you might think, oh, that's a lot of water and stuff, but let me show my face. The main reason why I put loads of water in there is because obviously we're going to blend it. So I like to use the water that I cook it with to blend it, instead of like putting extra water after. So I know that there'll be enough water left to blend it with. So I hope that makes sense. So that's first part. Is just, then I'm just cooking it. Cook it for about 10 minutes because it's plantain. It doesn't take long, or even less, but check on as soon as it becomes tender. Like, I don't time anything, so just go with the flow. Feel it. If the fork goes through it and it's nice and soft, you can take it off and blend it. So that's first part done, cooking. So we leave it to cook, and then I'll show you the other once it's ready. Okay, so whilst our plantain is cooking, plantain with tomato is cooking, I'm just getting the carrots ready. So I'll be doing the carrots next. I'm getting everything ready, so as soon as one finish cooking, I'll cook the other, or I'll just get another pot out and then cook it side by side, which makes it quicker. What I'm doing now is just scraping. I always scrape the carrots. I don't know if you're meant to, but that's just what I do. So just scraping it off. This is the way I clean my carrots. I scrape it, then I rinse it. 5. So now I'm going to rinse it under the tap. So now I've washed the carrots. So it's 5 carrots. About that size. Chop it all up. Okay. So that's in there. And I'm just going to put enough water just to cover it. So enough water, so the water will just go just above, because carrots are, you know, more harder, so they will need more water compared to the plantain. So I've had the water, no seasoning, no nothing. Carrots is quite sweet anyway, so you don't need anything. That's that. The carrot is cooking as well. I've put them on the cooker. Just leave it till it gets tender. So you just, and the third thing I'll be cooking is yam and tomato. So just cut the skin off. Some people might not know what yam is. It's similar to potato, so it comes like brown like this. Let me show you an old one, because I've chopped this. This is an old yam, and I'm going to use it. Yam come in different sizes, to be honest. Sometimes they come a bit small and chunky, sometimes long, sometimes really skinny ones. So just cut it and just eyeball it as you do. This is the first time I'm going to try yam for Faima, so I don't want to make too much, and she doesn't like, I don't want to waste it, you see. So this is me trying to introduce another thing. She has tried butternut squash, she has tried rice. She doesn't like rice. We've tried green peas, which she likes. So I'm just going to wash. I've diced it all up. And I'm just going to, since I'm waiting for the other things to cook, which is the carrot and the plantain, I'm just going to soak my yam in water. So I'm soaking in a bowl. With yam, you can't just cut it and leave it to the side. It will turn brown. So the best thing to do is put in water whilst you wait before you cook it, if like you're not putting it straight in a pot. So always just soak in water. Once you cut the skin off, soak in water, or else it will turn brown. And yeah, I'm just going to wait for the other things to cook. I'll just tidy this up a bit, and then I'll come back to you.
You're the only one. Hey, Michael.
Wow, Curtis surprises me though. Mom wants to taste the dark berry. Watching Love Island while the food is cooking. The plantain is ready. So yeah, that's the plantain and the tomato ready. I'm just going to whiz it all up in the blender. Sorry, I've gone to change my clothes because it's too hot. I'm just getting ready for bed really. So after Love Island, I just relax and go to bed. So this is my NutriBullet. It's just the normal smoothie one that I use, but I've got 2 of this thing. I've got the long one and this short one. So I use the short one for my daughter's food and the long one for my smoothies. So let's get blended. So what I do is just scoop it all up. You can leave it to cool down for a bit, but it doesn't make much difference, to be honest. It's hot. You can leave it to cool before you blend it, but I'll just do my thing. So not all of it can fit at once. And then I'm going to blend this up. There you go. And your food is ready. What I use to store the food is ice cube trays. And sometimes when I make a bit too much and I don't have enough space in my ice cube tray, I use this mold. So what I do, I just portion it with this ice cream scoop. Put it in there. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just one scoop each. And she tends to have like 3 cubes with each meal. It depends how hungry she is sometimes. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4, sometimes just 2. So you just have to gauge how your child eats. That goes in there like so. And I still got more in there to blend. So that's that one. Leave it for a bit to cool down. The carrot is ready as well. If you can easily put your fork through like so, then you're on your way. With the carrot, thank goodness, we still have some water left, so we'll be using the water. Carrot is ready. So I'm portioning it out into the mold, and the mold is full. So that's what it looks like. So that's the carrot and that's the plantain. Now I'm going to do the yam. So I'll leave this to cool and then we'll crack her. Yam in there with water, just enough to cover the top of it, and then we'll get boiling. So the yam and the tomatoes are ready. I'm just going to blend it as we did the others. And yeah, that's that. Finish everything, put everything away in the freezer and tied it up. So I'll see you in my next video. Hope that helps someone out there. Take care, bye.